Hello everybody and welcome back to a new episode of Reentry the Orbital Simulator. I'm back, boob. This is The Only Way is Beastly. So on today's video we will still be continuing with the Gemini Academy and we are on lesson number 4, which is navigation and control. So the guidance and control is a set of complex systems that enable the spaceship to maneuver in space. In this lesson we will learn about the primary control systems needed to control the spaceship. So before we go, you know the drill by now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Help us get to that 1,000 subscriber goal. Let's keep it beastly.
Roger, staging.
I think we're orbiting the moon. Hello and welcome to the guidance and control lesson. There are many systems involved to maneuver space within the Gemini spaceship. I think we are orbiting the moon, unless I'm... No, I don't think the moon has a lovely glowing blue atmosphere. Oh, okay. I was seeing things. That's a pity. Okay, let's get back in. And zoom out a bit. Okay, so we are doing the guidance and control lesson, so don't worry if you feel a little bit overwhelmed, and I would recommend checking out the guidance and control section of the Gemini flight manual too. Not done it. So the spaceship can be controlled about by the pitch, roll and yaw axis and translate along the longitudinal and vertical lateral axis too. So this makes the spaceship, this means that the spaceship can alter the orbital path it takes, and we will dive deeper into orbital mechanics in the orbital mechanical lesson. Okay, so in this lesson we will focus on how the spaceship can orient itself in space. And so in short, the propulsion system is receiving firing commands, and is this system, that's not right, that's got to be a spelling error. So in this system, no, I've confused myself here now. So this is the system that accurately fires the correct thrusters. There we are. Okay, so the propulsion system receives commands from the attitude control and manoeuvring electronics, the ACME. So the ACME receives input from the other systems. So the other systems can be the hand controllers, the inertial guidance system or the horizontal scanners, and the computer itself. So the IGS provides an inertial platform used as a reference for the flight director and attitude indicators to the FDAI. So the horizon scanners are used to track the orientation relative to Earth. So these sensors are covered during launch and ascent. So once in space, the covers are jettisoned, and the sensors are then exposed to space for the first time, and they will require 2 minutes before being able to properly align the platform. So the ACME is your main interface to controlling the attitude, and it can be configured in the center pedestal panel using the attitude control node. Set it to direct. Let's zoom in a little bit here. There's direct there. There we are. Okay. So that's been set to direct. Okay, so there are 2 main sets of thrusters installed. One is the adapter and retro section and is named OAMS, and it's your primary attitude control system. Another is the RCS system, and it's in the capsule, and they are used during re-entry. So manual control can be obtained by setting the attitude control to either rate command, direct, pulse and re-entry rate command. So to be able to fire the OAM system using the stick controllers, you need to be able to enable the OAMs even. So let's do this now. Ooh, big blue glowing light. Let's flick the OAMs on, and let's set that on. Okay, so now the ACME is set to direct, the OAMs enabled. You can alter the attitude of the spaceship using W and S for pitch, A and D for yaw, Q and E for roll. So let's have a play around with this now. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you know this is a very weak area for me. I am bad at this. So W and S for pitch. Okay, let's do Q and E for a bit of roll. Oh, that's a bit too much. Let's slow that down. As you can see, I'm using the window for reference here and not the gimbal. Ooh, that's just enough roll for me. So let's try A and D. What's that? So that's the A and D. Okay. Right, okay. So also try to set it to rate command and pulse 2 to see the difference with the modes. The rate command will stop the rates if no input is given. And pulse will only fire the, oh that's definite spelling error, the thrusters for 20, I'm going to guess that's microseconds for each stick deflection. So platform is used to let the IGS control the spacecraft. It's very handy if you need to attend to other tasks, and can be though of like an autopilot. That doesn't fall off the tongue. I think that might be a grammatical error there. So let's set the Acme to the plat mode. Where is it? There we are. There we are. Okay, roger that. And then the IGS mode set to Ceph. This stands for sharp end forward. So where is Ceph? There we are. No. There we are. As you can see, gimbal's moving. It's orientating itself now, and so we'll automatically maintain the spaceship in a prograde direction. And as you can see, the spaceship will now try and move in that, which it is doing. If you can't see anything through there, I can see space now, and you can see the gimbal moving as well. So the attitude can read using the flight director and the attitude indicator, the FDAI, and these are the two. Sorry, there are two of these installed in the spaceship, one for the commander and one for the pilot. There. So each can be configured individually. Set the commander's FDAI source to plat, and this will tell the system that we want to receive signals from the platform. In fact, let's move to the commander's panel, shall we, so I can get a view. Roger that, that's done. Okay, let's go back to that seat in the middle. Okay, so then set the data we want to see to the ATT. This will set the guidance needles to show where we should point in given situations like SCF, and we'll go, so like Ceph, got my words right, like Ceph will guide you to the direction you should point to be in prograde, and BEF for retrograde. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Rate will show the angular rates you are currently rotating at, and mix will combine them. So the FDAI set knob on the FDAI itself will automatically set the sensitivity of the needles. So you can see the amount of propellant for the various propulsion systems using the prop gauge with the selector knob below it. Well, there's no technically below it. Let me clear those buttons off there. Let's go back to the commander panel. There's no button below it. Unless it means somewhere on here. Okay, so set the selector to OAMS and see the propellant in there. There we are. 100 there. Let's go back to the center panel, just have a quick glance. Oh yeah. That's plenty in there. Okay. So good job. Feel free to play around with the various systems and test things out, but this completes the lesson for this video. So thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Help us get to that magical 1,000 subscriber goal, hopefully by the end of the year. Take care, guys. Keep it beastly.